Okay, we're going to be replacing these spark plug cables. These are the original equipment on a 96 Corolla. It's close to 30 years old. We had been applying some dielectric grease to the outside of the cables and the distributor cap, and that has worked really well. It lasted over a year before we had a problem. Now in the meantime, we did order new cables. We're going to put those on. We did have, the symptom is that humid weather, rainy, then the car won't start, won't turn over, or it turns over, no spark. So we got these new cables. I think we got them probably on Amazon, probably. They look like they're pretty good actually. And the NKG is a good brand. It's got locking clips. So it looks really like it's going to be a nice replacement. Okay, we're not replacing the distributor cap, so we were careful to get these off, get these clips off here without damaging that. On the one failure we did have, you can see that, these are in tough shape. One failure we did have, we actually were able to get the car started by spraying everything down with WD-40. Letting it sit for 15 minutes, and then it started up. That seemed to drive the water off. So carrying a can of that might help you. On other occasions, you can dry this out with a hairdryer. Let it sit until the weather dries out. Okay, we're going to fill these pockets with the dielectric grease. Same stuff I used last time. It seemed to work pretty good. And we'll apply another coat on the outside of this distributor cap because that seemed to work too. And even though we're replacing the cables, you can't say for sure that the problem wasn't really in the distributor cap. It's possible. I'll hit pause and we'll go to work. Okay, put the cables on. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And they have labels on it. And it turned out that there are labels of 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the distributor cap itself. It's on the, towards the center. It's next to each of the posts, but where it is towards the center, so you can't see it actually with this camera. I had a hard time seeing it anyway, but my son pointed it out to me. We had a little bit of trouble because we didn't take a photograph before we took the cables off, and then we had to make sure that we had them on in the right order. And the longer one, two of them, the shortest and the longest, were easy. Or some of them were easy to figure out because they were the only ones that would fit, but the last two could have gone either way. But this is the way where there's nothing really crosses, and that turned out to be the way. We put some grease in the boot where it goes into the plug, and we put grease into each of those sockets, and then we just covered this with grease again, like we did last time. Hopefully this will be good for another year. 96. Okay, like in another year and a half, we'll be at 30. Okay, that's all for now.